everyone. RPG Kim here back with more Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. In the previous video, we did a lot of side quests, and now we're going to keep doing some side quests here, because that's technically all that's left. And we do have DLC stuff too. And I just realized there are a couple of DLC that we are going to do afterwards. Or not afterwards, but we're going to do here. First things first, do I have... Yes, I have enough to make 6 of these. That's 1. No. I guess I don't need to make 6. I just need to make a couple of them. But yes, this will help us increase more experience for everyone, which is good. Which is what we need. Because off screen I did do a lot of grinding off of the thing, you know, in the place. And this will, like, this greatly boosts, this slightly boosts, but this really helps now. So that's going to be perfect. Alrighty. Wait, what does this do? Oh, enemy drops more high grams. Ooh, well, no, I can't really put that on. But yeah. Yeah, everyone is, we are also, speaking of which, everyone is also, we're done with basically all of our research. We only have like 3 researches left or whatever. Yeah, 3. And I don't know how they got unlocked or something. So maybe I gotta complete the area or something first. I don't know, we'll see. Which I guess that makes somewhat sense, because I think one of those is like, hey, you can go to like a fucking, you can pick whatever floor you want to go to, so. Alright, but we do have a lot of side, so first things first, let me actually look at our side quest that we have here. So, I think I could go, yeah, I can go give this guy his thing, which I haven't done that. Tundra Rose, yeah, I need to beat that Snicker Snarl, which is what I'm gonna do. Legend of the Bright Bellies. Oh, I don't think I've done that yet. No. We'll see. Yeah, Tundra Rose. Did I get that, or is that something I got? Oh, no. I think that's also a unique monster I gotta kill. Which, by the way, let me see in the library here. Unique or tainted monsters. We have 3 of them. 4 of them left. 5 of them left. Damn. I know a couple of them are part of... I think you're part of a quest. And you're part of the quest that I have to kill, so... Ring of Rancor. Can I see what that does? Cannot. Okay. And I think I just gotta look around for these 2 again. The wizard costume, though, like, that thing, it comes with the wizard costume, which is the exact same costume that Oliver wore in the first game. So yeah, I definitely am super excited for that. Once we knock him out. All right, but first things first, we're actually going to pick up these side quests.
Hey.
Yeah, Evan. Lofty told me you're making new outfits for all your ministers. Is that right? I should have designed something for Batu if you'd let me. I want to pay him back for helping me get so shredded. That's nice of you. Well, I'll be a 98-pound weakling if it wasn't for his advice. So, yeah, also, it's been a while since I recorded. Because, you know, I was on my trip and everything. And yes, even though there are some videos that came out before this, like, I think, like, the last 3 or 4 videos were videos that I recorded, even though those were videos that I'm back from my trip from already. Like, so, Sunday, the 29th of January, is basically when I'm recording this stuff. But I did record a few... parts beforehand too, just a little few extras. I guess you could even say he's the father of these muscles, you know. Anyway, I want to make him something to wear to show how great I think he is. Gosh, you really are grateful, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep, and don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'll make him something super cool, okay? All right, Jared, I trust you. I'm sure you'll make him something wonderful. That's nice of you to say, man. Actually, I have a favor to ask. Could you help me find some of the stuff I need? You know, like materials and stuff. Of course. That will be no problem at all. What can I fetch you? Well, first of all, I need 5 hides of savage leather. And you can't really see Bot doing anything else, right? So these quests are going to have a lot of material gathering. And I don't know if all of them, but a majority of them are going to be got in that one area of the 10th Dreamer's Door. So... But I think maybe the first bit isn't from that, but some bits are. Here you are, the 5 hides of savage leather that you wanted. That's the stuff. Looks like you're expected to do. Next up, I'll need 3 cores of classic cord. Thanks, man. Do I have that? I do. Oh, my character turned around. Yeah, 3 cores of classic cord, just as you asked. Nice work. This looks tough enough for Batu, right? Okay, last up, I'll need 2 champions buttons. Once I got those, I'm pretty much set. Which I think I have those too. Yeah, just enough. Because I think I actually needed champions buttons for those things that I made, so. Alright, you got me all the stuff I need. Thanks, man. I'm going to finish up the outfit right now. I'll get Batu to come try it on when it's done. Bring him to see you. Wait in the castle, okay? Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna look super cool, I promise. So I'm actually going to change everyone into these outfits too. Which is glad because Batu's outfit that I had wasn't that great. Although this one's really good, so I like it. I mean, that's if I can finish him. Yarr, what does this scurvy cur think he's playing at? Dragging me into a dressing room and insisting I put on his fancy finery. Flippin' heck, man, you actually look presentable for once. I won't one day since I were knee-high to a higgledy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Batu, I thought I'd make something special for the occasion, you know? Guess I messed up, though. You don't like it, huh?
Much obliged.
Well, I suppose I could get used to it, lad. A slave or two ain't precisely the end of the world. Man, I'm so glad you don't hate it. It really suits you, Batu. All right, the lot of ye. I suppose I could pop it on from time to time. Much obliged, Jared. Actually, I don't think it really matters, but I'm gonna equip them with those necklaces right now, just so I don't forget. That's Necklace of Enlightenment I need, so. So is the Vestment of Victory... I think this is actually... No, was that what was made? I think the Vestments of Victory is what was made for his thing. I honestly don't... I mean, I guess I could look at the quests just to see. Yeah, it was the Vestments of Victory, which aren't bad. Alright, that takes care of that. All the other ones are like basically... Okay, there's one in the center there, so... Well, hold on. Yeah, it's going to the center will be the quickest way to go to the ones all the way over there, so that's good. My guess is... Yep, Andrew wants to make something for Bracken. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Hey there, Evan Pettiwhisker Tildrum. I've heard all about what you're doing. You have? And what is that? Beep, or boop, beep, beep, boop. Updating your minister's wardrobes, of course. Actually, I wanted to ask you if you let me take charge of upgrading Bracken's outfit. Shh, ignore that. Boop, boop. I want to give her something in return for upgrading me.
Oh my!
You've been upgraded? That's exciting. What can I do now? Boop, boop, beep. I have a toaster fitted. Now I can pump out delicious snacks whenever and whenever you want them. Golly, that's a wonderful. Beep, boop, boop. It sure is. And since I've been programmed to be extra polite and well-mannered, too, I just have to design her a new outfit to say thanks for installing this amazing new feature. Well, I'm sure she'll be delighted. Boop, beep, beep. I certainly hope so. In fact, I'm really excited to see what she'll make of my outfit. So excited, I've been working on it for 72 hours straight. Boop, boop, beep, beep. Unfortunately, now my battery's nearly dead, and there are still a few materials I need. Can you help? It would be great if you could fetch me 5 bolts of Footman's broadside. Thanks in advance. Oh, you want me to fetch them for you? Well, alright then. Ooh, I like that outfit. So we have a lot of those. Beep, beep. Materials analyzed complete. Looks like you got me the 5 bolts of Footman's broadside I asked for. Ooh, 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 this is amazing. I'm going to look amazing on Bracken. Beep, beep. Time to move on to the next stage of the process. Bring me 3 reels of night white thread. Thank you, Evan. Yeah, so I think the first 2 things are things that I could get from like maybe like from the shops here and such, but the last materials are going to be something I need from the other one. I love this outfit. Conversation upgrade. Bring me 2 Sicilian nuggets, and that'll be it. Thank you, Evan. I'm pretty sure I have enough of those. Yeah, I have just enough. The good news is I think they will never be the same stuff, so boop, boop, beep. This is great. Bracken's going to love this outfit. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Finally, I have all the materials I need. I'll head to the outfitters and finish up. Wait in the castle, and I'll come by when I'm done. That is actually a really good outfit. I like that. Minus the eyepiece, but that's fine. Hey, Evan, what do you think of my new look? Oh, you look swish as anything, Brackenman. It really suits you, Bracken. Thanks, guys, and thank you most of all, Andrew. Boop, boop, beep, beep. My pleasure. And it doesn't just look good, it's got a cool new feature, too. What kind of feature? Boop, boop, beep, beep. It's special upgrade notification feature. What does it do? Beep, boop, beep, beep. It notifies you whenever it's time for me to get an upgrade. Isn't that neat? Oh, great. I don't know if that's the feature I would have chose myself. But hey, I don't mind. I'm kind of a fan of upgrading stuff. Robots, kingdoms, you name it. That's the speed of Bracken. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. So yeah, I moved everyone. Wait, do I? I don't think I have anyone in that building there, do I? Oh, I do? Well, shit, why? There's no reason. So I was like, I don't think I really need anyone in... Oh, lumberyard? Okay, well, you go to a lumberyard then. Here, since we don't have anyone here. And I don't know if the flourishing or the other one's the high number one, so. Actually, is there a way I can check? I guess I can check here. Yep, so he's still got level up. So massive market garden. Back in this ranch, okay? Oh, damn it. Okay, I got 3. Yeah, I guess I'm fine with that for now. Let me check the bazaar. So, Bountiful Bazaar. Bountiful Bazaar and Fine Fish and Fabulous Fish. Fresh fish or fresher fish? Oh, fabulous fish. Fabulous fish. Yeah, just basically whoever has the most, whichever of the ones are the better of the setup there. And as you see, like, my influence is over 10 million, so yeah, it's whatever. Okay, next one. Right there, perfect. There's a way I could just move fast over there. So, ideally what I'd like to do is do these quests, or do as much of them as I can. And then do the,
begging your pardon.
do how much I can with these quests that are at the kingdom here. Finish up the Snicker Snarl one. Maybe do the Winter Rose one. And then do the DLC stuff. Your Majesty, that's your urgent process of upgrading your minister's official costumes. And well, I was wondering if you might permit me to create a new outfit for Roland. Gosh, you do that for us, Grim. It would be an honor and a pleasure. Besides, it's the least I can do after you've given me. After all you've given me. See, I always thought I'd be useless anyway from the battlefield, but it turns out that the civilian life suits me far better than I thought it would. I've never been able to realize this if it weren't for you and Roland. You see, so I want to give you a little something back. Well, I'm sure Roland would be delighted. Great. There's one little problem, though. I don't have the materials I need, and I'm having real trouble getting hold of them. Don't suppose you could help? Of course, Grim. I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Where would we all be without you, eh? Alright, first of all, I'll need 5 bolts of Rock's Brogue. I'll need some other bits and pieces too, but let's worry about those for now. Thanks again for your help. Ooh, that is wonderful. I think I'm noticing a pattern here. I think all the characters that are wanting to help upgrade their outfits are characters that were like a part of the quest to recruit them, so that's pretty cool. Alright, definitely have enough of those. Oh yes, just look at this. Perfect. Just right for the Chief's Counsel's outfit. Right now, next I'll need some snazzy string. 3 lengths should do.
I need your help.
Here you go, 3 lengths of snazzy string. This is what you wanted, right, isn't it?
Alright.
Yes, this is just perfect. Only the best will do for Roland, after all. Right, nearly there now, Your Majesty. Just need 2 reels of Moonrise thread, and we'll be ready to finish things off. Moonrise thread.
I need your help.
I have them. Yes! Yes. I think I should have all the materials needed, unless... Well, no. I think we'll be fine. Here you are. 2 reels of Moonrise threads, just as you asked.
Thank you.
Thank you, Majesty. That's everything. Now I can finally finish things off. Alright, I'll give everything ready and go and fetch Roland. Would you mind waiting for us in the throne room? Oh, I think Roland's probably looks the best so far. I gotta change him and Bracken, so. And Evan's already in his outfit. That is cool looking.
Wow.
Well, Evan, what do you think of this outfit Grim made for me? I think it's pretty stylish myself. You look wonderful, Roland. Frankie, that's jazzy. You're a proper statesman now, ain't it? Good to hear. I won't disappoint. Thanks, Grim. You too, Evan. It's my pleasure, Roland. It's the least you deserve for all you've done for everyone. Think of it as a gift from the people of Evermore. Gift from people, huh? I better try not to let them down. I'm sure you won't, Roland. We're all counting on you. And this is a good help, a good source of experience too, is completing these missions too. So before I grab her, which I'm gonna assume, actually that person might be for Tanny. Now that I think about it. So that shabby coat is from the Ni no Kuni 1, I believe. So I think it's pretty cool.
Hey!
I hear that you are commissioning new clothing for your ministers, King Evan. I wonder if you would permit me to create a dress for Mistress Tani. I was right, it was Tani. Of course, Halimande. That would be wonderful. What inspired you to want to do that? Do you remember when you proposed to Mistress Tani back in Hydropolis? Of course, I mean, it wasn't a real proposal, but afterward, it was all anyone could talk about as my salon.
Gosh.
Really? Gosh.
Yes.
Oh, no. We didn't really... Tani wasn't there to help with Hildemay. Hildemay the girl that we had to, like, bring the separate dyes stuff for, so... All Hydropolis was alive with chatter about how wonderful it was to see her there in front of the entire city, looking so radiant. And I would dearly love for the people of Evermore to experience something similar. I hope that the costume I create will make Mistress Tani the most stylish young woman in the Heartlands, if not the entire world.
Oh!
Goodness, that's ambitious. I find it always better to dream big, King Evan. Or do you wish for your kingdom to become known as a piece of doll-inspired design? Of course not. Good, then it's decided. I will make Mistress Tani a dress fit for a queen, and you will bring me the materials. Oh, I'm sure I can do that. What do you need? For now, 5 pieces of flowing fur. There are other items I will require, but I shall inform you on those as the need arrives. It's even called the Queen's Gown.
Excuse me.
Yep, have all that. Here you are, 5 pieces of flowing fur.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful. Ah, yes. So soft, so elegant. Perfect way to accentuate Mistress Tani's perfect dress. Next, I'll need 3 bolts of Queen's brocade.
excuse me.
Have. Yes, not that many, but I have them. Here you are. 3 bolts of Queen's brocade. Brocade? I don't know. Ah, excellent. Only the best for Mistress Tani, of course. Cannot wait to see a joy on her face when her costume is completed. Now for the final touches, I'll need some celestic silk. 2 bolts. Please, let me have
Excuse me?
them. No! How many of them
Excuse
am I missing? Or do I not even have any of them? I have none of them. God damn it. Fine. Whatever. That's stuff I can hopefully get off screen. So you are for sure gonna be for what's it? Leander. Hey, it's you. Good to see you again, man. So I hear you create new outfits for your ministers. You wouldn't mind if I design something for Leander, would you?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. I didn't know you were an admirer of his, Kent.
Yep.
How can I not be? Now that you know all about ancient spells and stuff, he's also super into the magical analysis we specialize in over at Broadleaf Inc. He's just the coolest. Is that so? I had no idea. So you two are close? Not as close as I'd like to be, man. But this is my big chance. That's why I want to be the one to design his outfit. I know what I'm doing, I promise. I'm going to make him a suit that will have him looking sharper than ever. I promise I don't have the materials I need. If you could bring me 5 bolts of Knight's brocade, you'll be helping the guy out. That was actually not that bad.
Yo.
I got the 5 bolts of King's brocade you asked for, Kent. Oh man, that's great. This is exactly what I needed. Yeah, it's going to look super cool in this. But I still don't quite have everything I need. Would you mind running around another errand for me?
Thanks.
Be super grateful if you could get me 3 pieces of sparkly leather. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
I'm probably going to have the other stuff needed. I brought you the 3 pieces of sparkly leather you asked for. So yeah, nice work, man. Oh, Leanna's going to love this outfit. I just know it. I need one last thing to put the finishing touches on it.
Thanks.
Surreptitious string. 2 pieces should do it. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Ah, Tani's the only one that I don't have all of her stuff for. Here's the string you wanted, isn't it, Kent? Sure is, man. That's perfect. Now I've got all I need to make Leander the outfit of his dreams. Going to head over to the outfitters and start stitching. Wait for me in the throne room. I'll be done in no time. Well, the good news is I do like what Tani is currently wearing, so it's not so bad. The good news is Leander finally has something to change into.
Yo.
Hey there. Thanks for waiting. Now I'm very proud to present in his new finery, Leander Junior Counselor to the King.
Well.
Honestly, there's no need to create a uniform for me especially.
Oi!
Blimey, that's how grateful you are! Try to show a bit more enthusiasm, Leandermon!
Excuse me.
Kent made this outfit for you because he's a big fan of yours, Leander, and he's not the only one.
Yeah.
You bet I'm not. You're like the coolest guy in the whole kingdom. Everyone's really glad to have you around. Really, in truth, it is I who should be grateful to them.
Forgive me.
You see, my departure from my job list was not made easily. I thought that I might prefer to remain by Queen Niana's side. I'm glad I came here. I've learned much. Most of all, I have learned how important a role Hydropolis has to play on the world stage. Also, I've learned of my kingdom's limitations, how our other nations have far surpassed us in magic, engineering, and the other departments. And with this insight comes newfound respect of and admiration for all the people of the world, and I decided to help them, to save them. Gosh, I never knew. I knew that coming here would bring about this change in me, I'm sure. This is why she sent me.
By all means.
Your Majesty, Kent, thank you. I shall continue to serve humbly as your Minister of Spellcraft and fulfill my duties to the very best of my abilities.
Thank you.
That's wonderful to hear, Leander. Thanks! Hooray! Alrighty. So, out of all our side quests that we have now, and of all of our characters, Honey is the only one that does not have her outfit, which is fine for now. It's fine for now. I think we do have all of our... I think these are all the side quests now, right? I think so. I might be mistaken on that. So, okay, we do have 170. Yeah. Like, I think these are all our side quests, and then then it's it. I mean... Well, I guess everything from from like 177 all the way to 184, I guess that could be pretty rough. Well, let's see here. So, Priya's a princess. Yes, so 1... Complete the task while he sends you. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna assume... Well... There might be more after this, but we'll see. Alright, so next things next. Let us do... this one. The Divine Silence. And I think that was another enemy that also had the, I think another enemy around here is also for that one flower, which we will do once we are done here. So we should have no problem with this guy. He is of the forest. Flipmon, where's this great data sprint from? I don't think he was here last time we came. Wait, you don't think this is Snickersnarl, do you? The monster fighter and newbie were telling us about. What else got them lines of the super duper equipment, you mean? Well, it's definitely a wolf, and something else isn't anything. Becky, you're right, man. He hasn't forgotten his promise to the craftsman, even though he's been affected by the darkness. Seems that way, man. Yeah. Come on, let's put the popper top out of his misery and grab that weapon making secrets. All right, let's.
Leave this to me.
Ouch. Ouch, motherfucker.
I'm counting on you.
Damn, everyone loved, well, everyone but Bracken. Getting the set of legendary equipment plans.
Oh my.
There must be the plans for legendary equipment. We did it, man! We finally got to see what all the fuss has been about. I can't wait. Let's go and give them the fight on newbie right away. Yes, let's. But first, there is an enemy over here that I would like to go take care of. I don't know why I hit that button. That's the wrong button. It's around here because I think this one is tied to that flower that we need. And he's also a bad Friday. He is also...
Evan!
Look, Evan! No, man! Not the monster! Find it! That must be the Turtle Rose lady Ding Dong Dell asked us to find, ain't it?
Oh.
You're right. Well spotted, Lofty. Not very much. I was rather impressed myself. Just call me Eagle Eyes from now on, eh? Of course. Well, shall we? I think we'll need to take this creature on before we can grab that rose.
Careful, everyone.
Ah ha ha how. Jesus Christ.
That was a close one. I'm sorry.
What the absolute living fuck, man?
That was a close one. It'll knock your socks off.
Oh my god. Okay, I was like, what's the dodge button again?
Best. On my word. You're going nowhere. This'll knock your socks off. Ready or not, here we I think I'm counting on you.
Okay, I think you're not supposed to hit them from behind. Or hit them from the front. That did a shit ton of damage. Oh shoot, that's users. Fuck, I thought that was for the whole party. Are you fucking...
On my word.
I kind of not a big fan of the fact that they can't... that they don't actually let you... that they don't actually let you use all the items that you have. Like, you can only use a specific number of them.
On.
Oh my fucking god! Honestly, I feel like I shouldn't even bother. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even bother fully healing them because they'll just die in a hit anyway. And I got a songbook, so. And I attend the Tundra Rose. It looks like we found a Tundra Rose. It's beautiful, isn't it? It almost looks as if it's actually made out of snow.
You ain't wrong there.
You're not wrong there, man. Proper pretty it is. Anyway, let's get back to Ding Dong Dell before it melts into a puddle. Now, let's go actually hand that one in first. I think she was by Cat's Cradle. Oh yeah, let me go hand in that one at freaking in Gold Paw too. Oh, she was at it's not like she's that far away, so. And over the Thunder Rose. Oh, you did it. You brought me a Thunder Rose. My, isn't it beautiful?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, King Evan. I don't know how I would ever repay you for your kindness. And my master is sure to be delighted as well, of course. I certainly hope so. Now you better go and give it to him. I'll wait here for you to tell us how it goes. Oh, alright. I shan't be too long. So how'd it go? Did you like it? Well, when I told him that it was you who picked it for him, Your Majesty, he became rather embarrassed. Embarrassed? But why? As soon as he heard that I had to ask a real-life king for help, he seemed to realize how the man he had been, which made him rather sheepish. But he did also explain to me why he was so keen to get his hands on one. You see, Tundra Roses are known for their ability to survive hardships. He thought that having one might help him cope with his parents when his parents were away. But now he says he's terribly ashamed, because his selfishness caused us all so much trouble. Oh, it's no trouble at all, and if it helped him open up to you about how he felt, then it was more than worthwhile. Oh, it certainly did. Thank you very much, on both of our behalves.
Thank you.
Please, you must accept this token of my gratitude. It's not much, but I would like you to have it. Another songbook title thing, which is great. I can always go for those. All right, next Gold Paw, so I can grab that. No, I know he's right there. He's at Fulton Square. Finally get this quest that you could literally pick up at like the beginning of chapter, what, 3 or 4, whichever one it is, and you can't complete until after you've beaten the game.
Farewell.
Here. You look pleased with yourself, boy. Does this mean? Yes, it does. I brought you the rose-hip tarts you wanted. I actually made every single thing that you can make at the food place, unless there's a book somewhere that I don't have. Oh yes, it's divine. Why are you looking at me like that? Do I have some tarts stuck in my face? No, it's just, well, I was surprised how much you seem to be enjoying it.
Hey there.
Haha, enjoying it, my boy. I was not enjoying it. To merely enjoy the delicacy of this quality would be a most shameful waste. No, one must experience it. This experience began with an appreciation of the shape and form of the item. We examine it closely. As we do so, we allow its aroma to gently permeate our nostrils. Then, and only then when we take a bite, we savor the creamy smoothness of the topping. We listen to the crunches. Yes, the greatest delicacies must be experienced with all 5 senses. This is a true appreciation. Gosh, I had no idea there was so much to it. You made me a very happy man today, boy. Here, please take this. It's the least I can do to say thank you. And honestly, I feel like the reward's not really worth it either. Like, I feel like the reward should be a lot more than what it was for a quest that you can't complete until you beat the main game. But what do I know? Yeah. I can't believe it. The plans of the legendary equipment. I know. It's really exciting, isn't it? I know. It's really exciting, isn't it? Sorry, I had something in my throat. Thank you, King Evan. We truly appreciate everything you've done for us.
Yes.
Newbie and I have been making preparations in your absence. Should be able to begin work on the legendary items immediately. Oh, that reminds me. We have a little something for you, Majesty. By way of thanks, if you would be so good to accompany me to the castle. We had a little spare time while you were looking for the plans.
Yeah.
So we decided to gather some materials we thought we might need. But our enthusiasms, we got too many. We would like you to have these. Wait, did my throne always look like that, or did I always... Oh, is he going to give me one? Ah. Damn it, I was hoping I'd get one of the items I needed for Tanny. Got a little carried away, as you can see.
Thank you.
Well, as long as you're sure, thank you very much. And just let me know if there's anything else you need. Alright, Fido, it's time to get to work. It's time to make our dreams come true. I don't think I've ever sat on my throne, have I?
Hey.
Hey guys, the bird told me what you were up to, so I came running right away. Try and let me sit in while you work your magic.
Right.
The little bird was me. It'll be great help to you, I'm sure of it. Thank you. Thank you too, Brody. I'm very glad I have you here. You'll be very useful to us, I'm sure. Grandfather, I'm truly honored. The honor's all mine, Fido. To see all that you have achieved as a craftsperson, it's a source of great pride to me. Nothing pleases me more than the thought of working with my grandson in the service there the more. I assure you are willing to give your all for your new kingdom. Of course, Grandfather. I shall begin by recreating the legendary equipment.
Yeah.
Cool. Looks like we're all on the same page. Let's do this, guys. We will make you a set of equipment truly fit for our kingdom, Majesty. All you need to do is wait a short while.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, everyone. Can now make the legendary equipment at last. It's called the legendary equipment, but it's like ups MP cost to boost spell power. Well, I mean, it's not bad. I'm going to say that flat out. It's not bad. Like, it is definitely not bad at all. But it's not, it doesn't have as much like physical defense as like those last bombs were do. Although this one has more magical defense than this one. Not by much though. And this one barely has. It's one of those things that, like, I think, like, whoever my main... Like, here's the thing. It'd be great if I can make, like, 2 sets of them, I suppose. Wait, what? What are these? I mean, yeah, that one definitely has the better of the magic. So, like, maybe make, like, 3 sets of these and 3 sets of those. And same with these. 3 of these and 3 of those. So. But, yeah. Now, is there actually a weapons that come with it? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know. These are all hammers. Oh, well, those are all hammers. That's why. Now, the thing with these are, it's not as bad. All I have to do is literally just make 2 of each. Each of those bottom weapons, and that'll be great. Oh, it's weird that that one's all the way down here, and yet it's... Oh, it's critical hits more likely. Really boosts critical hit damage. Damn, that's actually really good. And the sidearm, all I gotta do is just make 2 of whatever the best one, which might be. I guess it depends. Moon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alrighty, now that takes care of that. Does that mean we are done with our... Yes, we are. Okay, let us learn Sunrise. So So for us to learn Sunrise, we have to go over here. I think Evan's the only one that can learn it. I wish they could be like, how many levels do you want this thing to go up by? Because you can easily do that. I'll just put it to level 5 just to see. I think 10 is the max. Now learn the Daybreak spell. Yeah, see, then I can keep improving it too. So this is the first set of quests that we'll do, because I think it is... Well, then we have Batu's one isn't too bad, I don't think, so... we'll see. Actually, hold on, I'm curious about something here. Music, that's what I was looking to. Isn't there like a... $27 at 30, I think there is. So we just have 3 more of them left. Okay. Number of items cooked in Evermore. Number of items cooked in Evermore. Or types of items. And then I need to make 50 new weapons and 50 new outfits, so... For trophies. That's later stuff. That's stuff that I'll do on my own time. You've learned it, haven't you? The special spell. Sunrise. Yes, very good, very good. Now cast it on the token. Abracadabra. The token, it changed. You obtained a trial token. Didn't it just, my little Kuni poo? But, it doesn't look like the one in Barley's Bookie Wookies. Oh, does that mean we still can't take the trial? Perhaps. Yes, something is lacking. Barley must look a little more in her bookies. You must wait, yes? Yes.
Please?
Come back to the library a little later on, yes? Ta-ta for now, my darlings. Tee-hee. Well now, my little Kini Keens, isn't it your timing, Trickety Poo? Barley has just the moment finished reading up on the trial she was talking about. It seems one must use the token to show one's readiness to take the trial. The token is the key. The token will unlock the test. But you have to prove yourself to the token first. And how might one do that, Barley hears you ask? Well then, First you must speak to the chief of the doggy people. Yes, the puggy man. You will tell the king something useful. Now away you go, to the Grand High Roller's Hall.
Please?
Ta for now, ta for now, my darlings. Tee-hee. Yeah, I know it says recommended level 99, but we'll probably just build it up for as much as we can. Excuse me. And then I'll probably do like more grinding off screen at some point. Or maybe we could do Batu's quest then too, so. And then of course we could do the rabbit one as well. Let me actually like look at the quests that I have available. So yeah, well these are main story ones, so they're fine. The labyrinth, that's going to be a bit tricky. We can definitely do these two for sure. At least complete them. I don't know the follow-up quest. But maybe I'll save that for the next video or something.
Greetings.
King Evan, we are honored to welcome you once more to the Grand High Rollers Hall. Bartley informs me that you have need of my aid. You wish to take on the trial of the God's Maid, correct? The mighty being who was sealed away so long ago. Hers is a power with which great disasters might be caused and prevented. Yet to reach her, you will need to awaken the full power of the token she has given you. Perhaps the tale I have to tell might help you do just that. There was once a king who strove to quell the God's Maid's disastrous machinations. In order to do so, he had come to the aid of others, and in so doing, found a way to reach her. The heavens have spoken to me, and they tell me that the fellow in the footsteps of that ancient king will be the most preposterous cause of action. You must seek out those in need, and by helping them, unlock the token's power. Complete 60 side quests. Well, I've definitely done that. So, I too once traveled the land, giving counsel to my people, aiding them where I could. Alas, my duties have become too demanding to allow me to do so any longer. If only I had the time. I almost wish for the return of my old friend, the Mandarin. For all of his failings, he was ruthlessly efficient. News to your deeds have reached me. You have sought out those in need of aid, and I can see from your face that the experience has improved you. In aiding the people, you have surely proven yourself worthy of the God's Maid's trial. Come, show me the token. Gosh, it looks different. And the twinkling token. So the heavens spoke truly. It's a relief to see that my powers of divination have not yet begun to dwindle. The token has yet to meet its full potential. You must return Bartley and see how her investigations are progressing. Given time, I am sure she will provide you with the answers you require. All right. Wait, what am I doing? This one. I do like Golden Paw's theme. I think, well, Broadleaf's isn't that bad either now I think about it. Metropolis, I feel like, fit before you wrapped up the actual main story of it, you know, the conflict. And Ding Dong Dell is really good too. There you are, my little Kuni Woo. Bartley has just discovered a little extra something in a bookie wookies that might help with the trial. It was a tablet, a dusty old stony thing, tucked away amongst the shelves. Oh, and it was so dented and marked and puckered-faced that she could barely make out a thing. But after a little squinting and scratching up for her handsome old head, she made out a word, Hydropolis. You'll have to ask the fishy fish queen about the rest. As for the dear old nasty old dragon, you must wait a little longer. The snaky old winnower isn't quite ready to let us grab him by the tail and pull him out of the light just yet. For now, no more for now. That's all Bartley has to say. Run along and unlock the trial. Yes, yes.
Please?
Ta-ta for now, my darlings. Okay, off to Hydropolis then. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry about that.
Yes.
A pleasure, Evan, as always. We have heard of word from Bali of request to attempt the God's Maid's trial. Zeta, born of Zion, the god of gods himself, last when belief in him waned, her power too dwindled. But she was feared in her time, greatly so, revered also. How times have changed. Since the records Bali found concerning the trial were incomplete, what she did find reminded me of something. It's an ancient tale of the land, tale of the gods. It tells of how a wizard once stood against her. I used to love to hear it. He was brave and righteous and could not bear to see her so disaster want only throughout the world. So he called on certain spirits and faced her with their aid. Finally succeeded in sealing her away. Once he had people forgot about her. But the trial she sent to torment them, and the world grew peaceful once more. They had cause to be grateful indeed. Spirits with which to lose out themselves were Higgledies. 4 very particular Higgledies, in fact. Befriend them, and perhaps you too will be able to challenge her. Gabe the Glowing, Momo the Mower, Chloe the Carbiner, and Cronach the Cranky. Those were their names. Bring them me. I hope to see you back here soon. Do I have them? And while we are able to substitute Higgledies, I seem to remember Leander being rather marvel when it came time to intimidate their voices. It's been many years now since I last heard him mimic them, but I doubt his talent has waned in the meantime. Perhaps you can enlist his aid? Oh, in your party. Okay. There's Gabe the Glowing. What did I need? Mumbine the Mover. Oh, Constant Cranky was also one. The Mover. Gabe the Groin, Mumban the Mover, Kalom the Carabiner. Call the Carabiner. Do I have that one? Oh, there he is. Gave the glowing. Mumbai the mover. Call the kabat. Call the carabiner. And Kronok the cranky. It's as if the tales of my childhood come to life. What fun. Now, look to the token. You have proven yourself strong in spirit. Perhaps you will now be deemed worthy of the trial.
Ah.
Look, it changed again. And the Twinkler token. But your work is still not complete, it seems. Let's try Bali see what must be done next. I should take her investigations. We have progressed by... I should think her investigations will have progressed by now. I think of it as the library is in order. We shall see! Also, what I'd like to do, something that I'd also like to do on screen for you guys, is... So now we have 3 of those unique monsters, or the tainted monsters to get rid of. I like to not to fight all 3 of them that are left. I'd like to at least, probably this is what I like to do. I'd probably go beat these 2 off screen, and then face this one on screen for you guys. So you can see that I've taken down all the tainted monsters and such. Plus, I also know where he's at in the other 2. I have no idea. Ice House. Shabby Shrine. So, yeah. Again, I really wish that, like, on this map it would show you where they're at. But you actually have to be on, like, the overall world map. Let me guess, I gotta go to Broadleaf for the next one. And then I gotta go to Ding Dong Dell for the last one. Hello, little king. Isn't your timing just as perfect as ever? Barley has made another breakthrough in her seekings and searchings, yes? Learned more about the trial. The token Barley gave you, it was once kept in the depths of the library here, yes. But it wasn't kept carefully. No. And all the magic in it leaked away. Such a shame, such a shame. So Barley set about looking for something to fix it. And heard of a man in Broadleaf who likes to tinker and fiddle with all the manner of objects. Some sort of king or leader or other,
Look, yes?
And there's even so clever over there. If anyone can get that tired old tarnished old token back into tip-top condition, it's them. Yes.
Please?
Well, off you go then. Ta-ta for now, my darlings. I feel like I'm giving her a different voice almost every single time I have to talk to her. Test? I guess Cradle of Wisdom or Testing for are technically the same place because I have to take an elevator anyway. You know what? I might as well see what these guys do. Slightly boost the damage dealt by Higgledee's Dark. Make Higgledee's more explosive when absorbing into their human commander. When Higgledee's skill is triggered, others will call for theirs to be used too. Imparts a sizable boost to the attack of regular attacks. Slightly increases an ally's magical defense for a short period of time. Slightly increases an ally's physical attacks. Restores a small amount of HP to an ally. Slightly decreases an enemy's magical defense. Allies' magical defense is boosted and they become less easily stunned. Typically creates an energy field that boosts resistance. The HP of all allies is greatly restored over a short period. Countless blades of light energy appear and rain down on helpless enemies. Boosts the chance of the player main shockwaves when attack. Boosts the chance of the player main shockwaves when attack. Boosts the shockwaves. They're not so bad. Guess I'll keep them for now. I might level them up too, since the ones I did have with me were at level 1 or 10. Reactor floor. Oh, zip. Actually, hold on. Let me check my quest here. It says 179 is where we're going. So this next one we're going to get is 180. So A1, A2, and A3. So there's going to be 3 more after that. Probably.
Hey!
Hey, Evan. How have you been, old pal? I heard all about your little situation in Bali. Can I take a look at this token of yours? Well, would you like that? The thing is even older than I imagined. I don't think I've ever seen magic ore this old. That stuff is just about as ancient as they come. Anyhow, you've been greatly restoring the magical energies that powers it, but it still doesn't have enough oomph to break the ceiling and keep Zeta hidden away, right? Well, don't worry. When there's a will, there's a way. All we need to do is convert some magic ore energy into a form compatible with the token, and fill it full to bursting, and it'll be good as new before you know it. But we'll need a serious ore energy overload to do that. The preparation fission reactor is looking better every day. It's nowhere near fully operational just yet. Wait, no need to have it up and running for long, right? If we can spin it up to speed just enough to get the energy burst we need, we can worry about getting it back to 100% later. If you want your token to shine like it used to, you're going to have to help me bring the perpetual fusion reactor back online for a little while. 100 jars of Oasis Wonder Water. I should be able to use it to overclock the cooking system for just long enough to give it what we need. Ha, using Wonder Water as a super coolant. I'm a genius. A genius. Well, good news is I have 100 of them. I have over 100 of them. Well over 100. Well, you did. That's more Oasis Wonder Water than I've ever seen. It's not be enough to help us bring the perpetual fission back online for a little while. Perhaps to prepare to watch Master work. I'll give you what you need before you know it. And it's done! The token's crammed up with all magical powers it could ever need. And all thanks to the perpetual fission reactor. Look at it. A shine fit to beat the band. Not bad, huh? And the turbocharged token.
Yippee!
Not bad at all. Thank you so much, President Vecta. Yeah, all day's work, Evan, old pal. And you just need to figure out the final steps that'll get you to that trial. For that, you'll need bodily. Drop by anytime you need my help, though, huh? Bum. A lot of back and forth with this one, huh? There you are, little king. Barley was just this moment uncovered the last step. The last little thingy win we shall need to do unleash the token's power and unlock the trial, We shall need proof, yes. Proof that you're worthy of facing the gods made. And how does one provide such proof, Why, through a clash of souls, of course. Great souls, powerful ones, And for that we shall need someone with a very strong soul indeed. Yes, Mouse King, Mousinga, King of Ding Dong Dell. Barley dreamed of Cat King and Mouse King fighting. Clashing souls, yes. And when she asked, Mouse King agreed. Seemed very keen to fighty whitey woo. So off you go, darlings, to Ding Dong Dell. And while you're gone, Barley will continue to search a lovely library for clues as to the god maid's hiding place.
Please?
That's all for now, my darlings. So an actual fight this time around. All right. Well, let's do it. I'm actually curious with those higgledies. I wonder if those were ones that I had to create myself. I would assume so. Or maybe they were ones I had to find out throughout the world, which that's going to be a rough trophy for me to find because I have to go through basically every single dungeon again. Well, I guess technically some dungeons, but like go through dungeons and look for all the stones that I missed and or didn't even find the first time around and such like that, so might as well save. We haven't saved at all. Plus it does fully heal us too, which we weren't even fully healed to begin with. We're all at level 76 too now, so that'll be good.
Good day to you.
Evan, how lovely to see you. Are you here for Keith Mountains again? Yes, is he out somewhere?
Yes.
He is actually. He popped over the crypt of the Cat Kings not too long ago. It's become a bit of a habit of his. Whenever he has a big decision to make or something important on his mind, he heads up there.
All right.
Is that so? Well, I suppose we better go after him then. Thanks, Racha. I guess I could have just... Oh wow, I could have just traveled outside.
Hello.
Mousinger.
Greetings.
Keen Evan, must forgive me for making you follow me all the way up here. I had meant to head back to the sea right away, but I became somewhat distracted. I came to report to father, see. I wished him to hear the latest news from Ding Dong Dell, and the latest news about you. To undertake the trial of Zed of the Godsmaid, the legendary brain of disaster, is no small matter at all, your majesty. Now, in order to undergo the trial, you need to imbue a certain token of sufficient power, yes? A momentous clash of souls is what, or so Barley leads me to understand. Therefore, my services are to be called upon. You must be thoroughly tested, after all. If you cannot overcome me, you cannot hope to overcome the trial. If you fail to overcome the trial, how could you ever hold your head high before your father? You must think of it as your preliminary test. One that will make the second all the easier. I do this for you out of respect for my honored predecessor. I hereby pledge before King Leonhard, my lord and former master, I'll face you in combat, that you might be tempted for the trial ahead. But we must not do battle here, of course. Though not do at all. I shall wait your throne back in Ding Dong Dell. Back to the actual throne room. I wish there was just a teleporter there. Like, why isn't there? There really should just be a teleporter to the castle there. Honestly, there should be a teleporter to the castle in all the kingdoms. It just makes sense. Up we go. Up we go. Up we go. And up we go. Well, the good news is I can save here again. Just in case I get my ass handed to me. Which is most likely gonna happen. Good. I'm literally like at the level I should be for this. And in all honesty, all these quests probably would be a lot easier if I had the difficulty lower, but I've been always on hard. I've either been on hard or there have been some times where I've been on expert or whatever the difficulty above that is. Actually, just to be sure, I am still on hard mode, right? Okay. I was like, I'm on hard mode and not whatever the fourth difficulty is, which is expert. So. Clash of Souls. Odd way to phrase it when you think about it. Souls being immaterial and invisible. But in crossing swords, I suppose we are bearing our souls to one sense of the word. Yes, this must be why such a confrontation is required. I know that when we clashed in the past, my intent was far from honorable. Indeed, it was to rob you of your life. But I assure you, times have changed. Now, are you ready to face me?
Come on.
Ow.
Say good.
Hey, grab this!
Show us what you got. Evan, Tani.
Fucking Christ almighty. Yeah, that's a little rough, isn't it? I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. And then if I need to grind up, I for damn sure will grind up. But I think I can go about doing those other missions first before I go decide to grind up. So I'm going to assume I'll need these higgledies that I have equipped, that I need equipped for like the final test anyway. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love you, little guy. Tani. I'm all over this. Now you're show us what you got. Evan. Your life's
Damn it.
Bracken! I'm counting.
Bracken! I'm gonna be honest, what exactly did you do? This is a bit rough. I probably definitely need like better armor. I need to be at a higher level too, so yeah, okay. That's gonna do it for that. And actually, that's gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. In the next part, guys, we're gonna go doing some of the other side quests. Let's actually go do. Let's do this one, the rabbit one. So yeah, we'll go do those, and yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you like the video, please give it a like button and click, and comment down below, check about the video, if you like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think about these side quests that we're doing about this whole Gods Made thing. It's very interesting, I think. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as find on Twitter. Both my main Twitter and the RPG Kimki Twitter are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.